all you coin collectors out there, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Those of you who know English coins or United Kingdom coins know exactly what this coin is just by looking at this rim. And this is essentially a 2-pound coin from the United Kingdom. And the 2-pound coins in the United Kingdom have a reeded rim with a inscribed lettering on the edges. And this says 150. Those of you who know the special circulation coins that the United Kingdom Royal Mint puts out know that this is the Florence Nightingale coin. Those of you who don't will show you why you know what it is. So it says 150 years of OF nursing, Nursing. And when we flip the coin over, we see that it is a 2-pound coin. Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith, 2010, has a beaded inner ring, and this is a bimetallic coin. So that's a copper nickel center, and it is a nickel brass outer ring. And you can see the beaded inner rim, and then you see the beaded outer rim. You see the lettering inscribed on the reeded edge, and then on the back you see this. It says Florence Nightingale. It says 1910 over here, 1820 over here, and 2 pounds here. So Florence Nightingale was born in 1820, so hence the 1820 here, 1820. She died in 1910, hence the 1910, hence the 2010 when this came out, which was the 100th year anniversary of her death. And of course, this is the Ian Rank Broadley engraving of Queen Elizabeth II wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, the so-called fourth portrait. And then if we look at the back here, we see a nurse taking somebody's pulse. And one of the things I want to show you on this one, of course, we have the hand here of the patient and the nurse taking the pulse and these lines coming out. But if you look way down in here, you see 2 letters in there. And those letters there are for the engraver of the back of the coin. It's Gordon Summers. And so there's a G here and an S here. Let's see if we can. It's really hard to see and get it right, but there's a G and an S for Gordon Summers. So, why the 150 years of nursing? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, Florence Nightingale actually went with the troops when they fought in the Crimean War. And when she came back to England in, I think, around 1860, because she had done so much treatment with the troops, it actually, they carried it over when they got back. And so women had never been seen as professionals as nurses before that time. And in 1860, when she came back, essentially she started the profession of nursing, with women being able to be the nurses. And so that's why this coin's kind of an important coin. This coin weighs 12 grams. It's 28.4 millimeters in diameter and 2.5 millimeters in thickness. And the Royal Mint produces these kind of specialty general circulation coins every year. Now, in 1998, they came out with the first 2-pound coin, and this is a 2009 version of that. And they have made that coin every year since 1998. Essentially, it was first made in 1997, minted, but it didn't come out until 1998. So sometimes you'll look up and see the 2-pound coin, and it'll say 1997 to the present. They didn't actually distribute any or circulate any in 1997, but they minted them in 1997, and the first ones came out in 1998, and they had this kind of 4-circle concentric design, and they still make these ones today. On this one, however, they have a specialty design, and they had a number of specialty designs every year, essentially, from 1999 on. In 1999, they had the Rugby World Cup, not every year, but almost every year. In 2001, they had the wireless bridges. 2002, they had the Spirit of Friendship Manchester Commonwealth Games. And if you look through, I actually got this in my change in London a couple weeks ago, but it's very weird when you see this the first time because these are so special that you don't see them almost ever in general circulation. So if you get one, you might want to look it up and say, what's Florence Nightingale doing on the back of a 2 pound coin? Because you may never have seen one or of any of these specialty coins in Great Britain because they only produce about 6 million or so of this one and not that many more of the other ones. So there it is, our um, bimetallic 2 pound coin, Florence Nightingale, 1810. 1910 she died. 1820 she was born. 1910 she died. And in 2010, on the 100th anniversary of her death, they put out the Florence Nightingale 2 pound coin. All right, have a great day from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel.